I've done the classical YouTuber nonsense. I've done a little bit of mining off camera, if you will, and I have to show you guys kind of what we've done here in between episodes, because it's not big, but it finishes off a couple projects. So let's spin the camera around and take a look. So you guys remember last episode we went ahead and we built this storage room, and storage room's perfect. I can't open this door right now because I'm recording out of order, okay? The next clips make sense, I promise. It will make sense once the next clips come out. But what I ended up doing was just creating a little bedroom here. Now, these are literally just images I found on Google and then use them as a reference to build this. I have no idea where they came from. I just Google searched like Minecraft closet, Minecraft bedroom, and Minecraft kitchen. So that's where these three interiors came from, and then I used them just to kind of make the reference here. So if you're wondering where that came from, that's where. But now let's get to why I kind of can't open these doors, because if I do open these doors, you're gonna notice 3 armor stands. And what's attached to those armor stands? What's attached to my body? Well, that's right, it's an elytra, because Clanic and I decided to take on the End Dragon. Now, I have no idea how much of it is usable, because we've played this game for so long that it just kind of... I'm going to go ahead and say it was pretty boring, actually. So I'll slap together something from our adventures, because I end up getting lost in the end for multiple hours. It's actually disgusting how long I was in that end. So let's roll those clips real quick. Got the water bucket so we can water bucket clutch.
Yeah, right. And now our blaze fighting in there.
Yep. Alright, where are we going?
This way.
Now, with basic resources collected, it's time to beat the game. And to be fully honest with you, it was late at night, our commentary was completely lacking, so let's just keep doing what we were doing for the resource collection.
Okay, do not blow it up while I'm up here, please.
Am I close?
I think so. Like, insanely close. So 1 block away on 2 of the arrows.
And that's when things went terribly. I'm just gonna sum it up for you, because honestly, I got lost in the end for multiple hours. We went out, found 1 stronghold, or whatever they're called, end cities, and got 1 elytra. Clanic spent some time flying around trying to find 1. I spent some time walking around trying to find 1. After about 4 hours, we finally found 3, and then, guess what happened? Couldn't find a way out of the end. It was awful. It was, by the end of it, my footage was me in an angry state, just being quiet, just being super annoyed. I hated my life, every moment of it, and to be honest with you, I haven't been back since, so I want to move on. The end, I want it out of my head. It's gone, okay? I'm genuinely passionate about this, so let's move on and actually build what we need to build. And now for what we're actually going to be getting into, because in one of the last episodes, I believe it was episode 2, we ended up kind of accidentally getting 2 villagers that I've hid just over here. And then this area has become pretty important for being our new kind of starter base. Just this whole house has been storage room, bedroom, and now villager trading hall, because just down these stairs I started a little bit of work just getting out a little bit of framework, right? Because I have this right here and I've just kind of rounded the roof off. It looks kind of like that, and just made it so we can fit villagers kind of here and kind of set, well, maybe just 1, 2, 3, I don't know. I haven't figured out how the villagers are going to sit in these beautiful bedrooms yet, but we need to get villagers down here to begin with, where this section I think comes into play, because we can build a villager breeder just above it and have them grow up here. So I'm gonna dig out this wall and we're gonna work on a bit of a villager breeder here because it's kind of important for what we need. Alright, so I've been working away and I think I have a system that I kind of like. I'm gonna have a chest right here so we can put minecarts in, but this is where the villagers are gonna come down from the breeder. And the breeder is underway, it's just a box right now, it's nothing really special. But then if we can actually backtrack here and I can show you, I just brought them around the stairs. That's all I did. They just come up from the little picker-upper thing that's down there. Hopefully it works. And then they end up over here. And I did that so everything could kind of be symmetrical, right? So we can grab a villager and then we can figure out what trade we want them to have. And then they can go into the collection room or whatever we have. We can put storage here and here. And then do villages, like villagers along here. So a little bit of decoration needs to go into it, but basically I think they're already in there. So if I just hit this, yep, and then it'll just end up over here. And then I've never been able to get a good system, so I just yoink. You can send it on its way that way. Ooh, I have a full inventory. Good gosh. Okay, so yeah, what? Did I not throw that? Okay. So yeah, so that's the little system we have going, and then the villager breeder, it's basically the one I've always used. I always use the same villager breeder because it's just a classic and it works. So I mean, we're just gonna put dirt here, throw villagers in here, and then yeah, they'll breed and make babies. So let's get that going. Alright, I thought I would throw on recording here because it is ready to go, and honestly, if this goes bad, if this goes wrong, I'm gonna cry because it took the better part of an hour to actually get these villagers over here. So I'm gonna send them both in minecarts. I may or may not have accidentally used all of our iron to do this. All of it, every cent, I did. I accidentally shift clicked, now we have no more iron. But it's alright. Get in. Get it. How are you doing that? What? What? Either of you? Thank you. One down. You can leave the hole, please. Go. Good enough. You. In. No. 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 No! No way! No way. Does he stay? Where's the minecart? Dude. Get in the minecart. I can't believe that worked. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, this is fine. I have no idea how much of this is going to get in the video, but this is fine. Okay, perfect. I was trying not to sneeze there. Okay. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, okay. I'll take that as an option. Okay, and go. Are they both in here now then? They sure are. Well, it's ugly. It's very, very ugly. But it actually works. We have a villager. And now we have to wait for him to grow up. And I'm going to leave him in there to wait to grow up. Actually, no. Let's make sure we grab him. Oh yeah, beauty. And then he'll just end up right here. Yoink. Okay, now we'll wait for him to grow up. And we're getting a mending book. That's what we need. Mending for sure. Guess what I got? So I got him. I got one. I got a mending villager, but I have no way of getting emeralds to buy a mending book. That is also a problem. There are a few villagers building up in here, but None of the rest of the system's like done. I think I just got to keep going. I just got to build the redstone behind this at this point and just move on, right? Like, it just has to be done at this point. Now that that's out of the way, let's collect some resources for this room. Now, I found literally a picture on TikTok. I'm pretty sure it was a re-upload. I don't even know who the original designer of what I'm looking at is, but I really like the block palette they use. So we're gonna try finishing this section and then just being able to clone it, right? This section's gonna be storage because we need to have this here. So basically chests will be on this wall and it'll just look good. That wall too, even though it can be more storage, but it's not gonna be. And then this is where they're all gonna go. But I've been watching videos and I've been trying to learn how to be a better builder. And I have a really cool idea for this setup right here. So we may need to actually get a different farm going, or somewhat, to get it done right, but for now we'll build this section and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go collect some resources, and I will tell you right now, getting those wings, oh, this place, night and day difference. Make sure they're not almost dead, but like, oh, this is beautiful. Being able to just fly where I need to be. We need here, I want this wood. Oh yeah, look how quick we got here. And we want a safe spot. So let's just get here. How do you grow these? How do you get these saplings? Do you just grow the mushroom? How do you grow these? Now, this wasn't really the wood I had in mind, but I'm gonna be fully honest with you. I think this might look really good. Having this red, oh yeah. This might look really good having this weird red accent wall. Let me fill it all in. So hear me out, okay? I've never done something like this before, and I'm trying really hard to get, just look at this. It's a lot of wood, and I admit it's a lot of wood, but it's supposed to be a, like, villager trading hall, right? So we need to be able to just walk up and trade. I think I love it. I think this is the design that we're gonna mimic. Now, this spot will be storage. So I'm thinking about putting just barrels here because we kind of need this back area to be, like, I can't put chests here or else you'll see it. So barrels for storage here, and then that's just, like I said, storage. And then just this mimicked all the way down. Now this design only allows for 2 villagers. We can put one here, one here. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so it is a tiny bit noisy down here, right? And these guys will never shut up, but I made a few changes. I actually thought that once we started extending this build a little bit, the roof would get a little too busy with how many arches would be here, right? It would be one every, like, one here, one here, one here. It just seemed like the texturing and everything would get a little too busy, and I didn't like how busy it was gonna get. So I removed one of the center pillars, made this section a bit bigger, and then that gave us more room to actually fit villager cells. So it ended up working out in the end. I am super happy with the way this looks. It gives you a good open floor, everything kind of worked out, and now we need to work on where the villagers are actually gonna stand, and that's where I kind of complicated things. And that's where this redstone testing world comes into play, where I designed this out of how my villagers would go in. So we have a system here that, you know, you go like this. It was a pretty cool system, actually. I was really happy with it. And then I kind of got thinking about something. We get the trades before they're in their spot. We have everything figured out before they're stuck in this cell, basically. So why? Why do I need this? I already know where the villager's gonna go. I have the cell picked out, and then I already have his trades locked in because we do it in the cell down here. What is the point of wasting all of this redstone when we can literally just push him in here by hand? So I think we're gonna really simplify this build. And I think the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna be the one that just does the trap door. If we walk back here, oh, there's a minecart back here. If we walk back here, I can literally just choose which cell we want them to go to. So it being right here, we can just block it. For some reason, trap doors, rails can go on top of them, no problem. And then we just go yoink. Okay, don't do that. Okay, I came down here to kind of continue this clip, but I don't remember which one it was. This one? So then it's just in place. And then we just break the minecart like this, and the villager will fall down here. There's literally, like, there's no point in building a whole bunch of redstone in here just for it to never actually be used. Because we get them here. It would be different. It would be entirely different if we got our trades in the cell. But we don't. We get the trade right here. So there's literally no point of auto-injecting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate up how our villager cells are gonna look, and then we might extend this by a couple so we have plenty of villagers to work with. So let me crack on. I need to design this up first, and then we'll just mimic it. Alright, so we started with a cobblestone wall. Then we added some texture. Then we add some more texture, which I actually am liking so far. And even more detail. I'm actually loving this so much. And then drop the floor with the final details, and this is what we end up with. And then, to make it better, mimic it on the other side. So now, I'm actually working on something else on the side here. There's a finishing touch I need to make this actually function. So while I wait for that material to process, it's a secret till 5 seconds from now. This is still really ugly. This is what we have. This looks really good. I'm really happy with this so far. And then the entrance looks like this. The entrance is so bad. You turn around and it's so ugly. So I think while I wait for things to grow here, yeah, this is getting done for sure. Now, how it's getting done? No idea. No idea. I'm just going to break blocks and see if we can get a shape that I like. And then detail it. That I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a builder. I'm just learning, okay? I'm trying to increase my skill level. I don't know if it's working or not. I feel like I just... Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. This might work, actually. This might be okay. And I believe this is where we're going to end up. Oh, my voice. Come on. Come on, voice. Kick into gear for me. That seems to happen every time I go to record a clip too, but this looks okay to me. It blends in. I've added these just because I added one here and I wanted them here. And I think the room is really coming together. I like this. I'm not... okay. Not a massive fan of how this looks, but we might come back to it. But in the meantime, I need sheep. I need sheep for this build. I realize I need some gray wool. And I want to test something. I want to test a theory. So let's go find a sheep that I've already sheared and then see if we can get him back to the main base. Alright, here is victim number 1. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to immediately kill this guy, but apparently if you put them in a boat and then lead them... Wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Do you lead... You lead the boat? Oh, no shot. So now I can just go yoink. What? No way! Oh, no! Okay, it started raining, but I have a theory about my past failure. I think I went up too quickly and the boat couldn't keep up. So we're gonna use this guy. Come here. Are you actually lured in? I didn't know this is how you call these guys in. You use snowballs, so we're gonna use this guy. This isn't real. Dude, I could row him back quicker than this. I could literally row. There's no way. Okay, I got him attached. I can't see what's going on, but I would assume that it's working. Yeah, look at that. Look at. Okay, so now we got it's comically slow. Oh no. Okay, well 4 hours later, I'll be back to get the other one. Oh my god. Wait, there's one right there. We can just lure him back. Okay. Mission 2. Alrighty, now to test if my theory actually works. We're gonna take this guy. He's our mending guy, so what? I'm really risking it here. How did this happen? What? Break that. Break that. Go up. Oh my god, it's stairs here. Oh my god, I'm failing so hard. Okay, move. This is so bad. How am I failing this bad? How? Okay, attempt number 2. Get in there. Flop. There we go. Now I can safely remove these for now. Let's get his workstation, which I thought I hid. Oh, it's on me. Okay. Put it here and break this. He can easily jump out of there, but he won't. And now for my big secret. You guys might have already figured this out, to be honest with you, but it's honey. If you didn't already know this, watch this. We're gonna dig down here, make the walls not be ugly, place in a shroom light, piece of honey, and a carpet. Where's the carpet? There's the carpet. That right there makes it so any mob can't jump. They can no longer jump. So now this guy, no matter, you can literally walk directly into him. I wouldn't, because then you can't jump, but he's stuck. You can literally put them in the middle of anywhere and they're just completely stuck. It is such a good idea. I actually saw it on a TikTok. It's such a good idea, and it made it so we didn't have to have them in these like crazy looking chambers. We can have them be a bit taller, and they're all lit up, and they're good to go. You can now trade with them. It's perfect. I absolutely love this setup, making it so we can't jump. So, that being said, I need to farm a lot more honey to get both of these cells done. And then, yeah, and then we need to move the villagers in and then expand this by another 2 cells. I need the most honey. I don't have any honey, really. I'm doing this block by block. It's painful. Okay, I've been doing a little bit of work and I want to show you guys what it is, but I need to know that my villagers are protected. After we made it so you can just walk up to them, I need to make sure nothing can actually... That's fine. I need to make sure nothing can get to them. So we're luring a zombie down the staircase, where I believe I have decorated a way to make sure these guys never walk in. Like, it should be technically impossible for this guy to follow me into this room. Carpet. Just straight carpet. But I double layered it, so this guy should just... Yeah, see, he doesn't know how to get me. Hey guy. Where are you going? What was the plan there? Okay, I want to see what... Okay, so the odds of them getting down here, very slim to begin with, and then he's just stuck. Beautiful. He knows I'm here, so let's just say like a swarm of them somehow made their way down here, which is never gonna happen, but let's say it did. One gets pushed here, I double layered it. I made sure these guys are never getting injured. They are safe. They're safe and sound, I promise. To be fully honest with you, I'm so tired. It is 3 a.m., but I couldn't stop. It's actually done. The main exterior, I mean, like, or interior, I guess, is actually still, see, I just finished that. Oh my god, I am so pleased with how this turned out. It can hold a total of 30 villagers, which I think will be more than enough for what we actually need in this area. It just, the texturing, the floor, everything about it, just, I love it so much. The way I ended it, I could have just flat walled it and decorated it, but I took the time and I did this, and I think it looks phenomenal. I am so happy with this. So I think, other than just digging a path around, and that doesn't really matter, I think I can go ahead and end the episode. We actually completed the villager trading hall, and I still have my pants with 4 durability left. But that being said, if you guys watch to the end, go ahead and comment mango in the comments. I love seeing mangoes in there, and I always heart every comment I see. And if you guys are enjoying the series so far, stick around, because things are going up from here, as you can tell. I'm really trying to improve at this game. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.